So welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of a range test with this new Volvo EX30 in the twin performance mode, and my stupid cameraman is sitting in there doing some stupid stuff. Look at him. But what we're going to do is drive this thing from Munich down to or up to Kassel, which is around a 527 kilometer trip. Battery size of this is going to be a 67 kilowatts an hour battery, so a fairly big one. However, it is probably going to take us a long time because we are going to have to charge a couple of times. So this is probably going to take a long time. We're going to see how long it takes. We're currently at 80%. Claimed is, let's see in the inside. Wonderful. Claimed is a distance of, we can now travel, what does it say? 282 kilometers with 83%. Let's see where we can get and how far we go. So we just took off, and one thing that is pretty nice about this is you do have the new infotainment system in here. So you get the Google Maps and then automatically route planning in here. However, because I'm using an external provider for my charging, I want to look at it myself. We did just plug in our destination for a second charger because apparently we can make it around 270 kilometers. With electric vehicles you probably should be looking at 10 to 15% less than what it's actually claiming when you're arriving. So if we look at our station here, we can see we selected a different one which is above Nuremberg now, which is around 186 kilometers now. Claimed right now, we still have 186 kilometers, 25%. We'll update you along the way to see how far we go. We're currently at 79% battery, and we'll also definitely look at the consumption, so we'll keep you updated. What's our average speed? 120. So with that beautiful sunset going down there, because it is already 20 o'clock now, 8 o'clock, well, let's take a quick look at this. We are currently sitting at 162 kilometers under our charging station, and it's now dropped down to 19% on expected arrival. We're currently cruising at 111 kilometers an hour. We'll definitely also look at the average speed and average consumption once we arrive at our destination, but just for a quick update. So we might, if it continues going down like this, we might have to stop earlier, which is very, very, well, unfortunate. And now it's 18.
We already lost 7%,
yeah.
So
only down 7% since we started. So we'll see how it goes. Now we arrived at our first charging stop, and it is actually the one that we meant to arrive to. So we can see we are now at 14%, so a lot less, there we go, as we claimed 48 kilometers left of range. And we can also see up here the consumption that we had was over the 196 kilometers. We drove 22.7 kilowatts an hour. It's actually not bad, but we did drive with an average speed of, let's quickly check it, if we go into the driving status and then we go in here, with an average speed of also fairly decent, 107.9. Took us an hour and 49 minutes. Obviously we are gonna have to stop now, which is 200 kilometers for around, what was it, 80%? Which is, well, not 80%, we used around 70%, which is not a bad value at all. So let's quickly charge the car. So the way you charge the car is in the back left. So if you go over here, you can obviously pull up it open. There you go, and you can see we can charge this at 158 max, and it should take us under half an hour to complete charge that, so meaning we're going to take a little bit of a snack while doing this. So let's plug it in. There we go, and connect it via the app. And selected, we're gonna charge for 49 cents per kilowatt hour, and that's euros. Okay, I don't know why it just stopped the charging. Hey? Let me check on the app, because nothing started actually. Come on. Did I just freeze the whole thing? Nothing is working. Bitte, no. Let's try this one to see if this one works. And also on. Come on, that's in. Okay, at least that is showing up. So hopefully, there we go. That worked successfully. And now hopefully it does work, unlike the other one. Okay, it is spooling up, so it should hopefully work. Here comes the man in black. Galaxy Defender. No, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. Nothing is working. We don't have the range to go to another one. Come on.
Nein.
It's not working. Why? The struggles of driving an electric car. I mean, it's booting up, but then it just stops. Why? Look, you can hear all the sounds going on.
There's another one 20 kilometers away from here. So we can possibly...
Volvo public charging?
NBW.
Okay. 20 kilometers?
Yeah.
You want to risk it?
Yeah.
For the biscuits?
It's not charging, it's over there. What else should we do? Huh?
Okay, let's do it. So we have arrived. We are now at 8% with 28 kilometers left of range. So let's see if we can finally charge it now. This is going to be a little bit spicy. Hopefully it does work now. But hopefully this works. There's a lot of different stations here, so hopefully it should work. So let's open it up. This needs to be extended a little bit. There we go. Come on, plug it in there. Nice. Oh, but that looks better because there's actually something up here now. And it is charging. There we go. Okay, finally. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to the 3 arches and we'll see you back once we're back and filled up. Whoa! So we're back and let's see what we were able to get as max speed. You can see on here 157.6, which is actually very good. Took us a total of 37 minutes to go up to 85% now. We charged a total of 52.22 kilowatts. So hopefully we should be able to use that now and be able to drive a long distance. Well, not a long distance, but a little bit. So let's stop it. It cost us a total of $25 or 25 euros and 58 cents for 200 kilometers now almost. So let's plug it in and let's get back on the road again and see where the journey takes us. So 289 kilometers left now of range with 85% of battery. Oh geez, you're wobbling a lot. 1 hour and 54 until our next stop. Claimed is 32% until we reach that, and that should be our last stop for today. And we're gonna arrive at just 10 minutes before 1. So I am very tired, so this is gonna be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Good driving, I'm gonna sleep. So we're now at our second station and we arrived with around 14%, 48 kilometers. You can see up here as well. 178.1 kilometers, 25.4. How quick did you drive? 104.3 kilometers, so basically like before, but a little bit quicker this time. A little bit more consumption this time. Went uphill as well, probably a little bit more because we're getting into the hills. Let's quickly plug it in and get charging so I can go to sleep at home. Looks good, looks to be charging very nice, so let's stop that. And we'll get back to you once we're done. So a total of 29 minutes and we got up to 81%, loaded a total of 45.63, and it cost us a total of 22 euros and 25 cents. With a max speed, does it actually show? Yeah, it should be. Right there of 157.1, so very stable this thing. So let's end it again and finally get on our way home. So 2 o'clock is probably what we're gonna arrive at. So let me quickly jump in here because I was in no state of mind to do this conclusion at 2 o'clock in the morning with only 2 hours of sleep. In conclusion, this took us around 6 hours and 12 minutes to completely do the journey. Claimed from Google was around 5 hours and 15 minutes with a normal car. In total, we spent 48 euros and 18 cents plus my basically monthly fee of 5.99 for charging prices of 49 cents at ENBW in Germany. If we would have compared this to a normal combustion engine with a 7-liter consumption, so not a diesel engine but a normal one, with an average price of 1 euro and 80 cents per liter, we would have spent with our 33.53 liters of consumption 60 euros and 35 cents, which is a little bit more expensive, so around 12 euros more expensive than if you would have used the EV. However, you would have been an hour quicker and you could theoretically also up the consumption a little bit to go faster, so you may have even arrived in 4 hours and you would have not been so stressed while trying to charge the car and find the correct charging spot, because you know you're out of charging eventually, or you're out of battery eventually. In conclusion, the battery on this is actually a fairly good one. Consumption wasn't high for driving 120 kilometers now on the Autobahn. 200 kilometers of range with 70% on the Autobahn is a fairly decent rate, so you can definitely go longer journeys. However, obviously you are going to have to do route planning. If you want to know more about the car, we'll definitely be uploading a review of this car in total in the near future, so make sure to stick around and hopefully you enjoyed. Welcome back. No, not welcome back. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.